Hello, Cancer. Welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Cancer for the month of January. Now, Cancer, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Cancer, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. And I also do exclusive content on my Instagram. So if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all that said, let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. Now, just a small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you're one of those people that watches my content regularly and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it if you did. Helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is the first time you are watching one of my videos. Cool, so let's make sure everything is in view here, and then we'll get right into it. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Two of Cups. So this is a very nice card of love, harmony, good situations in partnerships. In fact, this is my favorite romance card, my favorite love card in the tarot. Reason being is I view it as like two souls here linking up in this lifetime. And, you know, if you're somebody who believes in past lives, this could certainly mean that you have a past life connection with this person that you are maybe, you came into this reading thinking about, or you're thinking about now, or that you've been talking to. On a deeper level, it's sort of just like your perfect person if you're not into past lives or anything like that. And you could think of it as like a divine counterpart. If you want to give it a label, you can use whatever label you're interested in, soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is, divine counterpart, whatever it is. I'm not here to say those labels are right or wrong, but at any rate, this is certainly has that energy about it. Now, if you are already in a relationship, this can indicate that the partnership that you have already is strengthening and becoming deeper. If you're here for business, career, and finance, you know, it could talk about how you are finding good relationships in work, in business, in career that can maybe be beneficial for you. I do have to say, you have a Page of Wands as well here, as well as the Three of Cups. You know, some of you here, just relationships in general are important for you in this month of January, looking at the reading, and maybe even decisions needing to be made around the people that you have around you, the company that you keep, things along those lines. So right away in the middle, you have the Five of Cups. This is somebody who, you know, you could traditionally say is sitting in disappointment. They're really focused here, fixated on these three cups that are tipped over, but they don't recognize the two cups behind them overflowing. And so for me, when I get this card, I always say, like, look, this is cliche, but this is really a message of you needing to look on the bright side. And if, like, are you crying over spilt milk at this moment here? Because you have you have good prospects with the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups. You know, this seems to be a reading around the cups energy, which is all about emotions, love, joy, happiness, celebration. And so the emotional areas of your life here are undergoing changes in this month of January. So let's dig into it a little bit more here. Now, as we roll into the new year, you have the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Swords. This Ten of Cups is this is all about total happiness, okay? This is quite literally the opposite of the Five of Cups, where this person's sulking, they're, you know, down, they're you know, sitting in disappointment. The Ten of Cups is quite the opposite. It's like being emotionally high. It is like the best feeling in the world. It's having all 10 cups overflowing. And it's a good situation with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, the people around you, brothers, sisters, your partner, anything, any relationship situation that you find yourself in, platonic, romantic, or not. It's good. It's good for that. And it truly feels like a feeling of like emotional fulfillment in your life. So enjoy this feeling here of having your cups overflowing. Some of you may be having a nice new year to start off the year. You have this Two of Swords as well. The thing is, there's this situation of blindfoldedness coming in here with this Two of Swords here. You can see this person can't really see the road ahead. They are challenged by the two swords in front of them. This can represent an injustice that's going on in your life, someone not being as they appear, something like that, energy going on. I always like to say these two swords can be like emotional daggers being thrown between you and another person, a war of words. But the thing is, I get the sense that it's more about like indecision, because you have this feeling of like overwhelming happiness with the Ten of Cups here. This is a very interesting reading. It's one of these readings I'll be very curious to see how we clarify, because there are so many different ways that that this reading could go. You have the Six of Swords here, which is all about making transitions, okay? Making transitions in your life, going to new places, seeing new shorelines, seeing new people, meeting new people, finding new groups of people. Maybe some of you are moving. And, this is a sort of rite of passage through the dark here with the Six of Swords. And so don't let a situation rob your current happiness, is what I feel like saying to you. Instead, transition away from the things that are toxic in your life. In the middle of the month here, in the middle of the reading, you have the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So this Nine of Wands here, this person is really tired. They're down on one knee and they're about to give up. But the message of the Nine of Wands is to keep persevering, because they are one card away from the Ten of Wands, the fulfillment of the Suit of Wands. And so you're basically at the finish line here. The Nine of Wands can indicate someone who's maybe annoying you. That may be true here with this Two of Swords as well, showing up in the beginning of the month as well. And so, yeah, I really actually just feel like there's something here that's pressing your buttons with the Five of Cups in the middle and the Nine of Wands below. And you should really be looking towards, at this time, it makes sense for you to maybe be embracing the energy of this 10 and the Two of Cups here with the Three of Cups as well, because that's going to be your guiding light in this month. You have the Page of Wands too, which is good news arriving, good offers, invitations from the universe, downloads of information, really nice energy for job offers. But really, I feel like this is all about, this suit doesn't really have, or this reading, we don't really have any pentacles. Wands is the suit of enterprise and business, but we don't really have money offers coming in. We might in the clarifications, but I actually feel like this reading is interesting in that, like, I feel like on one hand you're dealing with, you're winning one thing and dealing with another. Like, one thing's going well and then you're also dealing with another thing. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. You have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups in the future. Look, this is all about your heartstrings. This is all about your emotions, your joy. The Three of Cups here, we'll start here, is a really nice energy for me in this reading, indicating that you are going to let loose. You are going to have a good time. You see this 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups diagonal. I mean, it's all about your emotions here in this month. This is the three friends or three sisters here dancing above the cups that are spilling and overflowing with joy. You might get to this place of celebration, fulfillment, happiness by walking away from this toxic situation here. As you see this row, 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, you're walking away from these two challenges here with the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. And I think that's going to serve you extremely well in this month. You have the 7 of Cups as well, which is, maybe being overwhelmed by choice, but as it is next to the Page of Wands, it does say you have good prospects. You have multiple opportunities, offers, and decisions to make, and one or more of them are probably pretty good for you. So let's see what else we have here for you, Cancer. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, let's see what we get here. Okay, this makes sense. You have this Lady Venus downloads an understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. Some of you are getting divine insight and communication. You're going to want to keep your channel open. You want to pay attention to the signs, the messages that may be coming through songs, movies, lyrics, events, conversations you overhear, anything like that. You have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire, as well as Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. You know, the Two of Swords can indicate somebody who is restricted in speech, and some of you maybe that may be the challenge here that you're walking away from. You also have this Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So, you know, the Eight of Cups is somebody walking their talk, okay? They are literally walking away from the situations that are challenging, difficult, or no longer serving them. And, you know, I get that coming in for you. Let's see what else we have. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so you have yes, okay, very nice. In the near future. Again, this is right on brand with this reading because you also have no. And that's an emphatic no. That's the no with the exclamation point, as well as ask your angels, which makes sense because this reading, there's this element of you with like communicating with the divine in some ways here. So, interesting. Let's see what else we get. Let's pull some additional cards, additional messages here, and see what we have. We'll pull some more tarot messages. All right. Okay, so you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. All right. So, the King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, to me suggests that there's like an element of like hard work at play here. Okay, so I said, remember, we didn't have any like money offers or pentacles coming in. We now have them in the clarifications here. And so with the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups next to each other, that's an abundance of offers and opportunities. Some of you are maybe deciding to make a directional change in your career or in your love life here. You know, this person on the Seven of Pentacles is looking at the harvest that they've accumulated, and they're asking themselves, like, do I want to keep struggling this hard for what I've built? Or do I want to change the direction? Do I want to go in a new way, in a new path, on a new path? And yeah, I get the sense that some of you are, you know, you have some big decisions to make here, and this may just be pulling on your emotions in some ways. It's like, definitely I don't feel like it's an easy decision to make, but I also think it's an important one. The King of Pentacles represents somebody who's like wealthy, well-to-do. They have achieved a high status, but more importantly, the King of Pentacles sticks to healthy routines and habits that achieve them success. And so, yeah, some of you are like finding good luck in that situation with the Ten of Cups below. The Six of Swords and the Five of Swords is clearly you dropping your swords and walking away, making a transition, especially as we have this Eight of Cups in the future. Okay, so you now have 4, 5, 6 of Swords. You have the Nine of Wands and the Star. Okay, so the Star is definitely a card that I love to see in any reading. The Star is all about healing, hope, and optimism for the future. It's a very good card if you've been nursing an injury or an illness. And I think, obviously not medical advice, but I think in this case, you know, the thing that you're nursing is some sort of emotional pain. You know, I see you embracing healing in those areas here with the Star. It's also talking about a major wish coming true for you. And with the Nine of Wands, the important thing there is that you don't give up at this time, because, you know, giving up at this moment may prevent the wish from being realized. That's at least what the cards are saying. So it's very important that you keep moving forward. You have the Nine of Wands again here in the middle with the Five of Cups. There's like a relationship or a situation with a person that has just taxed you, has probably drained you in some ways. And you're really deciding like what to do about that situation here at this time. And yeah, I think you're going to make a wise decision as well around that. There's something here that's just like, you can't give up though. Like I said, this reading is like you're dealing with one thing one thing's good is happening, but you're also dealing with another thing. And it's like you're dropping the thing that's toxic, whatever that is, and you're dropping the thing that feels like work, too much work, and you're embracing this energy of wishes being granted and made. And along with that, you have another big card of healing. This card does suggest to me that you're healing from heartbreak here, as you see the Three of Swords on the banner above the Four of Swords person. And so you have two major cards of healing here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. There you are, Cancer. We have the Chariot card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Justice card. At the end of the day, you will get the outcome you deserve, okay? That's what the Justice card says, with the Three of Cups coming in there. And so if there's been something weird between you and somebody in your friend group, or between you and somebody in your social circle, or a relationship situation, at the end of the day, karma here is playing out. The divine scales are working out here in your favor in some ways. And so allow that to sort of tip in your favor, allow that to happen for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. Some of you are, again, you're walking away from what you used to do. Like, you're really making this decision here with the Seven of Pentacles, and in pursuit of a new offer here, new money offer. With the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups indicating multiple offers, and the Ace of Pentacles, some sort of new start in those areas. The Chariot is you leaving the city, right? You can see the city in the background here in pursuit of something better. And you see how this card sort of moving down towards, the Chariot presumably would be going down towards the Ace of Pentacles, which is interesting. You're moving in pursuit of something much bigger, better, greater for yourself. The Chariot is also, not only is it you, but which I think is the important thing in this reading, but it's also saying that, like, through self-discipline, you will achieve your wildest dreams. So, yeah, really like this energy here. Let's see what else we get. All right, let's pull some additional messages. Looks like we're going to take this card. Okay, main male. Okay, so you have false person, family room, coffin, mature man, expectation, and distant horizons. All right, so there is this challenge here with a person that you're walking away from with false person, and it might be this main male. Again, it doesn't matter what gender you are. These are just masculine and feminine energies, or whatever gender they are that you're dealing with. So keep that in mind. You're moving towards more mature situations in your life with mature man showing up, especially as you have distant horizons in the future, good times ahead, good situations forward. Drop the crushing expectations at this moment, because unrealistic expectations will get in the way of wishes coming true. Okay, just allow whatever needs to happen. And I do see like good family situations here for many of you, but there is an ending with either someone else or a job situation in pursuit of something else. All right, so thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Check out my website, zanintuitive.com. I'll see you in the next one.